Hey, what's up, everybody? Uh, hey, we have people here. I hope everyone is doing well. Sorry for my delay. My mother's lunch was taking longer to prepare than usual, but without further ado, let's get into your reading. We do have a couple clients that have already sent their questions over along with payment. Let's get started on client number 1. Okay. Let me get my timestamp out. We're gonna start at like 45 seconds. Okay, I hope everybody's doing well, by the way. Alrighty, number 1, thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your 2-question reading. Based on your backstory, which I won't say out loud, you want to know, should you take the Capricorn up on his offer for an outing? All right, let's see. What's the overall intentions of this person? And then we'll know how to move from there. What's the overall energy of the Capricorn towards my client, please? All right, let's see. Listen in reverse and clarity of belief. He has intentions. He has a motive. So he does want to go out on an outing. He feels like he wants something from you. He wants you to comply with him, give him leverage in some way, agree with him in some way. So as a result of that, he's going to sweet talk you, woo you over, try really, really hard to get on your good side. He don't really want to hear what you got to say with listen in reverse. His job is really not so much to listen. He'll hear you, like hear what you're trying to have an understanding, especially if it's not in compliance with what he wants. He's really not trying to hear it. He's not going to tell you this, but he's going to be nice about it. Yeah, okay, I feel you. But really, we here to do what the fuck I want to do. You really here to listen to what he has to say, not what you have in mind. That's why clarity of belief is here. If he can get you in front of him and get you alone, he may be able to sway you or convince you to see things his way. He's not really here to listen to you, listen in reverse. You're there to listen to him. He's there to sell you in some way. So keep that in mind. 12, Pisces, as well as Taurus and Aries could be significant. All right, let's see. Now that we know that, let's see. Should my client take up the offer for the outing that the Capricorn invited her to? Should she accept the invitation for the outing by the Capricorn? Yeah, he's deceptive. First card that flipped over is the Seven of Swords. He up to something. He's gonna try to sweep you off your feet like he did back in the day. Look, 10 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 6 of Cups, and the Lovers. You got somebody else that you interested in or you dealing with. And he probably thinks that he knows that that's a possibility, but he don't really care about that. He's gonna try to sweep you off your feet and be friendly, flirtatious, somewhat accommodating. I come in peace type shit, and you still care for him. Because if you were to go and you leave that meeting, you're going to feel like you're in a bind, like a catch-22, like it's going to be a burden. These feelings that you've been suppressing towards him are going to come back. And it's going to make you feel conflicted about the other person that you have. One of y'all got another person. I feel like this energy is more so towards you because we pulled 2 cards from this deck to see what his MO was. you gonna be the one leaving conflicted. Like, oh my God, it sound good. This person talking right, this Capricorn on point. What do I do about such and such? It could be your other person could be a Sagittarius, an Aquarius, a Scorpio, or a Gemini. What's your other card? The Two of Pentacles. You might play the field. You might play the field and deal with both of them simultaneously. Taurus energy here. What's your advice? I don't know. The Magician and the Two of Cups. Go where you know you're safe. Something is inconsistent with this Capricorn. What is this Capricorn? What would the likelihood be like? The overall energy outcome would be like if my client was to like leave the other option alone completely and just focus on the Capricorn. How would that go? The Ten of Pentacles. Okay. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It'll go well in the beginning, and there will be a lot of potential and some results of financial stability and union. But this Capricorn, which is the Knight of Pentacles energy, came out in reverse. This Capricorn get lazy and complacent. And next thing y'all know, y'all back at the same square one. I don't know if his lack of consistency or lack of maintaining stability is what caused y'all to separate in the first place, but something from the past will repeat itself again, and it'll hurt you and burden you financially. So he's talking a good game right now, but he ain't gonna be able to keep up with it. He's not. He's good right now. It seems like he's stable right now, but something's gonna change due to his lack of consistency. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse is procrastination. It's not finishing what you start. And that's the wrong energy to be in if you're in the Ten of Pentacles. Or if you guys build up to be in this Ten of Pentacles, stable, married, like combined income, you know, we can do anything together type income. And then you got these Ten of Pentacles bills to match this Ten of Pentacles lifestyle, and one of y'all fall off and just stop trying, or something happens and that they don't have the will to go on, all that shit, that Ten of Pentacles energy falls on you. You got to pay that Ten of Pentacles bill because the lifestyle is still there, but we got mortgages. It's hard to tell to get out of them. Leases, it's hard to tell to get out of them. Everything is contractual these days. So you don't want to be caught off guard if you say, okay, let's be a family, let's do it like this, and then it lasts good for a year or so, and then this person say, well, fuck it, you know, number one got it. No good. You're better off staying with the other person. I think I might have answered both your questions, to be honest, because I think, yeah, connection with the Scorpio friend, yeah, it will, because it'll make you feel like, I already told you, you'll be torn in between the two, and you'll likely juggle both of them, and that juggling may, the Scorpio may catch up, may catch on to, and that's the beginning of the end of y'all connection. Just like women have intuition, men do too. Just like women study patterns, men do too. They notice when you're not engaged like that. But I'm gonna answer your question again, because I know I answered it in your first question. How would this outing, if my client was to attend this outing with Capricorn, how would it affect her connection with Scorpio? It'll cost y'all a relationship. He ain't gonna say nothing though. He ain't gonna say nothing. You'll be the one that say something. He'll just play it by ear. But the way that you'll move after the fact, it look like you'll be considering accepting an offer from this Capricorn. And you got the Six of Wands here. That's an attention card. The Moon upright. You'll try to keep it a secret. He's intuitive though. He's gonna notice. Just like I talked about that women and men's intuition. There you go right there. Then you got the Ten of Pentacles. You'll be moving different. This same Ten of Pentacles came out in your last question. Then you got the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is an attention card. Then you got the Seven of Cups in reverse. That is somebody type of illusion right now. You in the this Scorpio is in the honeymoon phase with you. He's really feeling you. He's feeling like, you know, it's a lot of stuff that y'all can do together. Shit, he feel like y'all can have this 10 of Pentacles. But his intuition is going to be like, you may want to rethink this. And then the way you're going to be moving is going to be towards more like the Capricorn. I'm not going to say this is going to happen overnight, but it'll gradually get to that point. Yeah. The 5 of Cups. Yeah. And then what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords. He's going to observe the changes in your behavior. He may, with the 5 of Cups being here, he may make a vow to himself and to you silently that he gonna make you regret your choice. Scorpios can be like that. Any sign could be like that, but really Scorpios, they pride themselves on get back. You got Scorpio here twice. Yeah. Closing message. Joy and stability and darkest fears. Yeah. They know that you're a little conflicted and stressed out with this choice and this dilemma, but go where it's more happy and stable at. Not the potential, the woulda, coulda, shouldas. I'm a changed man. Me and light skin Jesus is we. I've made my vows to the Lord. I'm not gonna do that no more. I got saved. I'm changed. We not doing that. Well, you not being advised to. So that's what I have. I sincerely wish you the best. Thank you so much for booking with me. You have a good day. Bye. Let's go to client number 2. I'm going to put something in the chat. Let's see what y'all say. No, it's not too late to ask a question, okay? I will let you know if it's too late because I will put something on. I will pin something in the chat when it is. And I will actually close. I will change the title as well on the live stream. It'll say closed, now closed or something like that. So whoever was interested in submitting their payment and questions to participate, it's going to be open probably for the next hour. So get in while you can. Okay. Mm. This is a juicy question. All right. All right, let's get started on client number 2. Hey, Ariel, what's up, Vanessa? Hey, I ain't seen you in a minute. Good to see you. Hey, it's me, Kay. How y'all doing? Look at the squad here. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, let's get started. Oh. All right. How did it? Hold on. Something ain't right with this. There we go. Okay, number 2. Thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your reading. I think you have one question. I'm sorry. How would your financial stability look if you quit your job this month? All right. Let's see. I'm sorry. Hopefully something will come up. And if it comes out, I'll definitely tell you. How will my client's stability look going forward if she quit her job this month? Concern. Look, it's not a wise idea. With concern here, you'll be stressed the hell out. Hold on to your job. I mean, that's pretty much the gist of your reading right there, but I'm going to see what else I can pull for you. Yeah, definitely with concern coming out. Okay. I got it now. All right. What you will do going for your advice, as in what to do going forward. Number 2, you got treasure and gears. Treasure talks about worry-free finances, money in reserve, access, executive sales, planning, and hidden talent. Focus on the hidden talent. So you're going to start applying for jobs that are transitional jobs. Transitional jobs are positions that have some of the skill sets that you have to get you in the door of that position, but the other skill sets you have to learn through trial and error and training. Period. Then you got gears, money flow, hard work, putting plans in motion, building team, taking time off, and security. Try to apply for a week or 2. If you have any vacation time left over, schedule your interviews for the time that you will be off on vacation. That's if you have it. It'll be, if you are able to do that, it'll be easier for you to go to these interviews. You won't miss out on any money, because it's paid time off. But if it's not, do what you got to do, and work it around your work schedule. Make sure you have some lined up for the week and go from there. You will find something, but I don't think it's linked to whatever position you've been applying for lately. That's the advice I got. Why didn't the people the companies that my client interviewed with, why didn't they accept her? Why didn't they make an offer to her? Because we got the gist. We answered your question already. We're just being nosy at this point. Bad health. What does that mean? Privileged lady in reverse. Family room. Okay. They felt like you weren't as strong of a candidate. They want someone that can literally just walk in and do what they want them to do. And if you guys talked about numbers, I don't think they wanted to pay you whatever it is they were initially offering before. They probably want to pay you less. What can my client look forward to applying for jobs in the future? What can my client look forward to as she applied for jobs in the future. If she applied, oh, sorry, my ear itching. If she applied for a position this month or next month, what can she look forward to this month and next month? Ace of Pentacles, an offer. You can expect an offer. Keep applying for different positions. Look for something that is spot on. Also, look for positions that are spot on, and also transitional roles where you can do some of the stuff, but not all of the stuff. I know it sounds crazy, but not really. What else can she look forward to if she applies for jobs this month and next month? The Moon in reverse. Having a better line of communication with this next batch of employers. With the Moon in reverse, you won't be questioning nothing. They'll be transparent with you. They'll let you know what it is and what it isn't. Everybody is not going to say yes to you, but this Ace of Pentacles says at least one employer will make you an offer. Period. Should my client accept the one offer at the very least that is being made to her if she applied for jobs in this month or next month? The Six of Cups, yeah. Is the job is very familiar. It's very similar to what you already do with the Six of Cups. No, if the energy is the same. You could be going from one unhappy situation to another one. Let's see. Can you describe this? That was quick. The Queen of Swords in reverse. Toxic management with more money. So it's your choice. Keep looking. Is this job better than the other job? Nine of Pentacles, you can make more money. And the Page of Swords, you will be micromanaged though, but you can handle it. It's up to you. More money, same environment. Less money, same environment. Anything else? Nope, you'll just have to keep looking and keep interviewing. But in the meantime, if this don't make you happy, I understand it's life. In the meantime, learn as much as you can. If they're offering any classes for certifications, take it. So when you do leave, you can get the money elsewhere. If they have, like, I used to work for a company where they had something called like SharePoint, where they had a lot of different books and courses that you can take that will help you pass your state exams for whatever skill set, trade, or certification you're looking for. Do that in the meantime. But yeah, I wish I had more, but you know, it is what it is. You make more money, you should have the same environment, or you stay where you at, unfortunately. I wish you the best. Thank you so much for booking with me, and you have a good day. Bye. All right, let's get started on client number 3. All right. Number 3, thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your reading. So you want to know, where you go? Where did you go, number 3? Is this you? Sorry, thank you. This is you. Okay, your question is, okay, single for 3 years, went through major transformation, understanding self-love, good for you. A lot of people don't get that. A lot of people don't do that. You want to know, as a result of that, when will your next relationship be, and All right. Can you give me the energy of what my client's next relationship will be like? Can you describe through the cards what type of relationship my client's next connection will be like? Love relationship, please. What will my client's next love relationship be like, Spirit? Thank you. Love abounds. Change your focus, throat chakra, and share the love. So you got the Ace of Cups, 3 of Cups, throat chakra, and change your focus. Clarify, change your focus, please. Win or lose. All right, so there's really positive things about this new connection when it comes in. One of y'all got a strong capability of being dickmatized or coochie whipped, ding-dong-matized or vagina whipped. One of y'all is like a strong attachment, borderline obsession with each other, wanting to spend a lot of time, wanting to be up under each other, around each other. One of you will be very jealous with the 5 of Swords, win at all costs. It has the potential to be low vibrational if one of you don't have enough self-love and healthy boundaries, period. And 5 is 2 5s here for change your focus and win or lose. 5 of Swords, energy. And 5 represent change. And it's coming out twice. So this connection could change the trajectory of your life in a negative way if y'all don't respect each other's boundaries and make each other a part of your lives, not your entire lives, though. It's a difference. Why is throat chakra here? You guys will be talking a lot, communicating a lot, healing begins. So yeah, you seem like the very headstrong, emotionally mature one. And this person may become a bit codependent on you, and it can be rather draining. But if you can keep this in check respectfully, it'll be okay. All of us are not perfect, and some of us are more healed and more experienced than others. But it doesn't mean that we're not worthy of love. I'm not saying deal with someone that's mentally unstable and put your health, your safety at risk. I'm not saying that. But it's a thin line, but it can be fixed. You have to early in the beginning, like from the time y'all take each other phone numbers. You know what I'm saying? Because the expectation will be set by this person very soon. How will my client behave in this connection? Dreams coming true. You're gonna be so happy. You're gonna be like, thank you, universe. Light-skinned Jesus. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Get it, Jesus. There you go. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna be like, the Lord answer my prayer. Shana na na na. You will. What else? Find balance. See what I'm saying? It's further confirming what I said. If you them boundaries, you skate on thin ice. So one moment in the beginning, you'll be swept off your feet. And then the next minute, you'll slowly realize with fine balance, oh shit, my whole life, the trajectory of my life is changing because of this relationship. If I don't answer the phone, if something don't go right and I don't, stay in that safe zone with my partner, you're going to kind of feel like you're on eggshells, walking on eggshells, but you probably won't realize how severe it is because you kind of like in a honeymoon phase, and you know how we give people the benefit of the doubt that we like and care for. So I could see you noticing, but not noticing to the point where you figure that you find it concerning and you do something about it. How will my client's partner behave in this connection? base chakra, trying to get to that ass, provider, material, physical stuff. He'll be physically attracted to you, wanting to literally stay in you, like have sex with you a lot, be with you a lot, provide all the things that base chakra energy supports: finances, earthly stuff, sexual stuff. Yeah. What is my client's advice when it comes to this? Have open communication. Your advice when it comes to this relationship, to have open communication with throat chakra, another number 5 that talks about change. The more you are open, honest, and communicative with him, hey, I don't like this. This make me feel this way. Hey, I appreciate you. I love you, but you don't have to behave like this because it's unnecessary and it makes me uncomfortable. We all got to pass, and these type of signs to me represent danger and different things. You know, have to express yourself. It's like that's just autopilot in their own mindset, and you got to be the type to be like, oh shit, okay, I fucked up again. Let me figure it out. All right, then they go off again. Hey, remember what I said? Something like that. Open communication. And make sure they abide to those boundaries. What time frame are we looking at? What time frame are we looking at for my client meeting this person? What's the time frame? Damn, double Scorpio. Judgment and the Tower. October, November-ish. That's the time frame. So there you go. I wish you the best. And then with that judgment coming out, you got an ex that may be reaching out at that time too. So just so you know, that's what I have. Thank you so much for booking with me. I wish you the best and you have a good day. Bye. Number 4. I think that is number 4. Yep, number 4. Okay. This Halls, this Vicks Vapor Rub Cough Drop, Vicks Vapor Cough Drop is opening me up. I like to finish this before we get started so I don't sound like I'm talking with the list. How this person on their mind feel about them? I'm struggling not to sound like that when I'm talking. So please give me a moment to finish this. Let me crunch. I'll mute. All right, we back. Thank you. I had to take care of that cough drop. I didn't want to crunch in your ear. And shout out to Mr. Ellison. This microphone works really, really good. Very good. One of the best I've had. The best I've had, actually. All right, let's get started. We are on client number 4. Yep, client number 4. All right, number 4. Thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your 2-question reading. Your first question is between your ex-husband and your current husband. Husband. I don't know why I said that. Between your ex-husband and your current husband, which one are you supposed to be with? Gotcha. Let's see. Give me 1 second. I've been led to use another deck for you. I'm going to do 2 piles. This side will be for your ex, and this side will be for your current. All right? Let's see. Who will my client have a better connection with between the two? Ex-husband or current husband? Let's see. Please give me some cards on how the energy would be if my client was to go back to their ex-husband. All right. Give me cards on how it would be if my client was to stay where she at. Current husband. After I go through these cards, we're going to get some advice for both. Not advice, but if you are supposed to be with any of them, we'll ask. You got just breathe for the ex, trust, shine, release, and success and growth. All right. There are some things that you like about your ex, but there are some things that you don't like. You would have to let that go in order for the relationship to flourish. You would have to let whatever that is go. And you guys need to work on your communication, any issues that you guys may be holding on to towards each other. One of you are, because it wouldn't have came up. If it's not you, it's definitely the ex-husband. But this has the potential to grow. This has the potential to really be a positive reconciliation. Yep. Anything that you may need to look out for with this ex? Message in reverse. Communication needs to change. And exactly, in fact, communication needs to be better. One of y'all don't express themselves thoroughly, and maybe feel like their method of communication or what they have to say overall may be too much for the other one to handle. So somebody needs to learn how to speak up, and the other one that's being accept constructive criticism. One of y'all are above being checked in some way, and I say that respectfully. You paying me to tell you the truth. And one of y'all feel like the other one, or nobody can't say nothing to you. That need to change. Both of y'all need to be able to be heard in this marriage for it to work. So that's something is it meant for them to be together? Is it meant for my client to go back to her ex-husband? Mature woman, privileged lady. Upright, okay. it's not necessarily written in the stars for y'all to get back together. Y'all have already fulfilled the destiny of being married once. So it's not necessarily something that's destined to be, but it's not a bad alternative for you. It's not a bad alternative. You got house too, still stability. You be treated right. The privileged lady being here, you be treated right. Why is mature woman here? And don't take this the wrong way, but the spirits are suggesting that it's something that you as an individual need to work on to keep this marriage, at least to contribute to the marriage being more successful. Why is mature? Official person. Lovers, keep it. Yeah, no. Okay, what else? Message of concern. I don't know if you can be demanding or have a strong personality or something like that. Maybe a little bit of insecure. I don't know, with the message of concern and official person being here. Give me more on that. Give me more on mature woman, official person, and message of concern. Give me more on this, please. Joy and stability refusing to see. Well-deserved reward. You think you're losing in ways where you've already won. Was infidelity or something an issue in the past? It maybe like there's some type of trust issues here. And then another thing, respectfully, they want you to appreciate this person a little more. With refusing to see here, it's easy for us to call out other people on their shit, but when it come back to us, it's like, what do you mean? Oh my God, it's this because of this, it's because of that, and you didn't do this, so that's why I act like that. That's not gonna work. Yeah, so it's pretty much the same energy about open communication, you guys being able to talk to each other and accept valid, constructive criticism, and learning to trust each other more, and it to be all right. I see this being a good marriage. As long as this consistent effort put in on both ends, accountability is taken, it'll be all right. Now let's see about your current husband. Control, solar plexus chakra, listen, love, and dedicated effort. It's the same energy from the ex-husband, just a little different. Somebody is slacking a little more. Your spouse could not be as invested or engaged in a marriage as you want them to be. And the areas that this husband may lack is the areas that the ex-husband is got pretty much under control. So this marriage is more so like a wake-up call or a eye-opener of what you had in a previous marriage and didn't quite see, or maybe appreciate. And now that you have something to compare it to, it's pretty obvious. But there's love here. Seems like this person really does care for you. Just need consistent work. Why is control here? I don't know about that one. Why is control here? Why is control here for my client? Embrace. Is this one bossy? This one not gonna let anybody run them. They do the running. That's what I get. This one ain't gonna let you run. Not to say that you did or do, but they like to be the one that do the running around, or telling, be the one in control. A man moves like this, a woman moves like that, and as a unit we do it like this. Yeah, but there's love here. This spouse wants you to let them take the lead more. Embrace control. Embrace that your husband got it under control. Embrace that your husband will take care of whatever need to be taken care of. How does this person feel about my client? Awaiting results. Yikes. Y'all had a talk. Y'all done had a talk, an exchange of some kind, and you already know what he wants you to work on, just like he already knows what you want him to work on. And he ain't saw no change yet, but he's still waiting. Awaiting results is the number 7, and it is a person growing out of a golden tree, just like other plants, just like every other plant. It takes time for that root to grow, let alone that tree stump. So he's not expecting overnight results, and he probably know that you don't either, but he's waiting for you to improve in the areas that he's already talked about. He loves you. He's willing to wait. He wants you to listen more and let him take the lead. And he's willing to wait. What is this like long term? Crown chakra. And think more logical. And if the marriage don't make sense logically, he's gonna be willing to call it quits. What's at the bottom of the deck? 5, feeling alone. Yeah, he's gonna check out of the relationship emotionally, maybe even mentally, before he actually file any paperwork, or just don't stop you if you decide to file. He's patient right now, but I'm gonna tell you, it ain't gonna stay like this. It's not gonna stay like this. Why is dedicated effort here? Challenging times. Yeah, his patience is running thin in this marriage because he don't feel heard. He don't feel heard and kind of don't feel respected either. So I'm just going to tell you from what I can see. Based off what came out with the ex-husband in comparison to the current husband, you were the one that ran stuff or was more influential in your first marriage. Your current husband is your karmic connection based off how you handled your last marriage. Now, all the stuff that your ex-husband may have wanted to do and didn't get a chance to, your current husband is like, nah, this is not gonna go like this. It's not gonna stay like this. We gotta create a system. We need to get our roles in. Like, you able to get away with a whole lot more from your ex than you are with your current. It's like night and day. It's like night and day. Are you meant to be with this current husband? Are you meant to be with this current husband? Is my client meant to be with her current husband? All right. Journey, wealthy man, and despair. This husband that you're dealing with now is karmic. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't see y'all staying together. It may last for a few more years and then y'all divorce and you end up meeting somebody that's more stable. Um, I see you, marrying for love, and maybe the next marriage you marry for stability or something else. Like, not to say that you won't get along with your next spouse or whatnot, but you'll have a different scale of morals and values going into your next marriage. But it does look like you are meant to be with this person, but not to stay with them. Being meant to be with somebody is different from being meant to staying with them. Like, nah. With the journey and despair and wealthy man, you may leave, you may have some regrets, but you'll move on. And your next spouse is likely to be someone. I'm hearing a family that prays. I'm hearing it sing, but you love him. You are heartbreaking. You are a heartbroken wife without a prenuptial agreement. That is a recipe for fine living. Wipe your face, clean yourself up, have your stiff drink, and get your head cleared. And when you're ready, you make your demands. He'll listen. I'm paraphrasing. Yeah. The 13th, the 10th, and the 3rd and the 2nd could be significant, as well as the 30th. What do you need to know going forward when it comes to your love life as an individual? Coming together, crown chakra, feeling alone. If you go back to your ex-husband work, but I don't know if you'll be fulfilled long term. Don't look like it. If you stay in your current marriage, come together in some way, at least see where your husband is coming from a logical standpoint, you'll be able to save your marriage, maintain it, keep the momentum, and end up actually being happier. You get some type of freedom, let him take the lead in some way. You get some type of freedom. It may feel like you're being codependent, but you really are stepping into some type of independence at the same time, because it's less things that you got to worry about. It. Your perception needs to shift if you want this to work. And it's not bad. It's not like somebody's telling you to take a stupid pill and just let this person just control your life. I don't think that's what they want anyway. The 5th, the 2nd, and the 7th could be significant. That's what I have. I wish you the best. It was a pleasure reading for you. I pray that everybody involved gets the best outcome that affects everybody involved for the right reasons, for the best outcome. Thank you so much for booking with me, and you have a good day. Bye. Let's see, number 5. All right, number 5. Thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your reading. Good for you on your side hustle. Okay. What specific actions can you take to better your connection with viewers during a live show? And what should you project to turn the connection into higher profit margins? I just saw a clock in my head, so I think your answer is time. I don't know if you noticed with the algorithm, a lot of shows, a lot of people that got millions or hundreds of thousands usually get. I think the algorithm has reset. Hey, Ariel, can you block BAM 310? Thank you. All right, let's see. Thank you. All right, let's see. Okay. Add more perks to watching you. Like add something free, or I'm not sure how that would work in your expertise, but they want you to add some type of incentive that would make the viewer feel like they are getting more than what they came for, or getting some type of bargain. You have to create either something factual or something that alludes to them um, getting some type of bargain or having some type of advantage over, everybody else, as in like other people that's in the same field as you. This is how you win at all costs with the Five of Swords. They want you to study other channels that are like yours. They want you to be more consistent with your uploads or live streams. And that's about it. Everything else comes with time. If you follow these niches within a year's time, you've created something very stable and lucrative. You should start seeing desired results by Scorpio season, by October at the earliest, November at the latest, if you take these things into consideration. Some type of perk, some type of incentive, consistency, and using methods that you would get from, like, that you would see from other channels that are like yours and prospering, or similar. Because with the magician being here, you got all the tools that you need to succeed. You just need some fine tuning, and those things that was mentioned in the tarot will help you fine tune and get to the level that you want, along with time. Because Scorpio season is a few months from now. So it's not too late. It's not too long from now. It's not too far from now. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. What type of money will my client be making from this side venture she described around Scorpio season, if she takes into consideration and does the things that the tarot advised in the previous spread? Mask, finding money, hidden potential, unknown, secret stash. What does that mean? What else? What else? Oh. All right, you got mask, swords, wings, Buddha, and feather. So yeah, it gets easier by the time Scorpio season comes if you're consistent with the advice that was given to you. It's going to be times where you want to quit. Like, you may not get a lot of traction this month or next month, but maybe June, July, things will start picking up. And I'm hearing trends. So if you have things and content that align with the latest trends, definitely you'll have more traction like that. You will also be rising above your money issues, the business taking off profit. Then you got Buddha here. So you're very downloads and different resources and processes that you can try from your spirit guides with wings and Buddha here. But it gets easier once you get in the swing of things. It gets easier for you, for sure. That's what I have. It's gonna be challenging. I don't want to say challenging. It's just gonna take some time to break into the algorithm. But once you do it, you'll be all right. Consistency is what will make or break you. Let me see. I think that's it. All right. That was pretty, yeah, straight to the point. All right. Well, that's what I have for you. I sincerely wish you the best. You can do this. You can definitely do it. Stay out of your head. take the advice. Where people mess up at a lot, when I do readings for them, they don't take the advice. They get hyped up and pumped up when they hear the reading, but when it's time to put in work, they procrastinate. They go back to their comfort zone, doing all the stuff that they're comfortable with, but ain't putting no money in their pocket and not helping them thrive. So don't make that mistake. Take the advice, apply it, and give it time to manifest, and it will. You already got a time frame, all of that. And don't just do it every once in a while. Do it consistently. Because people be like, well, I tried and did it. You try, I pulled my cards. You tried 1, 2, 3 times. What do you expect to happen doing it 3 times? Not talking to you, but just generally saying, like, and then they forget that I'm psychic. I'm intuitive. I could tell when somebody is procrastinating and full of shit. You know what I'm saying? So give yourself the time to do it the right way and give it time to manifest, and you'll be all right. All right. Thank you for booking with me. I sincerely wish you the best, for real. And you have a good evening. Bye. I'm sorry. What? 1 second, y'all. I have to respond to an email. Thank you, Yvette, for the super chat. I appreciate you. I'm about to get started on you. I'm sorry I missed your question. I'm just responding to some emails and getting some more numbers out for new clients. Oh my God. Ugh. I hate that. I'm sorry. All right, I still got some emails I need to respond to before we get started. I'm not sure why. Okay. Mm. Okay. Hmm. Mm. Okay. All right. What number was you gonna be? Let's see. Um, what number were you gonna be? Number 9. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm. Hmm. Okay. Hold on. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Girl. I love my clients. Okay, I'm almost ready. I just keep getting so many emails. When I think I'm closing up with one, I get another one, and I'm so sorry. I'm about to close the segment down. Okay. All right. Um, Ariel, before I get started, I'll answer your question. My mom is doing okay. She has better days than others. We're trying to figure out um, the best way to care for her. We're weighing out our options now and looking to come to a conclusion in the near future. Thank you for asking. All right, so I can, whoever, the clients that sent their payment and questions, you will hear from me very soon. I'm sorry, I just got some bad news. That's really sad. Someone I know, cat passed away that I really did like. He was very talkative, a tuxedo cat named Percy. Um, and I haven't talked to her in a long time, but I really did like her cat. I used to send him, and I used to love hearing them argue and go back and forth with each other. I'm sad about that. I'm really sad about that. Like, I love animals. I take a really good care of my stray animals too. Okay, so I gotta go back to client number 4. I'm sorry about that. I've already apologized and let her know. All right, let's go back to client number 4. I'm gonna put another timestamp next to the one that I initially gave you for your first question, so it won't be confusing to find. All right, number 4. Thank you so much. And my apologies for looking over your second question mistakenly. I got so caught up in your first one, and the way that I separated it, I confused it as 2 questions, because usually that's what I do. Usually 2 different people are 2 different questions. So today you got lucky and got a 3-question reading for the price of 2. So, will your relationship with your siblings improve? Will the relationship with your siblings improve? How does my client's siblings feel about her? Like, what's the overall energy? Two of Swords, Six of Swords, and Five of Cups. They have a strong stance towards you, number 4. They're choosing to stay away from you. I don't know how many siblings you have, but there's 3 different energies here. There's like 3 different energies here, number 4. One is regretful. One is choosing to stay away from you, alluding to you being the problem, the drama. Not saying that it's true. I'm not saying that it's true. But that's how they're looking at it. I'm 6 of Swords. I'm going to move on to calmer waters, and I'm going to stay away from number 4. Two of Swords is here for one of your siblings being up in their head about if they want to mend the connection. They're kind of like 50-50. One partial yes and partial no. And like I said, then you got the Five of Cups energy of like, yes, I do. I'm regretful. I'm sad. I miss my sister. How many siblings are we talking about? Can you identify it through court cards, please? King of Swords. Is this like an older brother? For a Pentacle, somebody that could be cheap, penny pinching, not so good with money. Give me more. 8 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles along with the 5 of Pentacles. You could be one of the most stable ones, more well-off siblings. There is a competition here with at least one of your siblings. They could be an earth sign or an air sign towards you. Oh, boy. What does my client need to know about her siblings? There is love here. Ace of Cups, Six of Cups, and the 9 of Swords. There is love here. And they're in their head about it, even though at least one of them think you're the problem. And there's at least another one that feel like they're the problem and they don't know how to clear the air with you and approach, as well as take accountability. They want things to go back to how it used to be with the 6 of Cups here. There's love here, but there's pride and ego here too. And the pride and ego is overpowering, is overshadowing the love. What is the likely outcome between my client and her siblings? 5 of Wands in the Star, 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's going to be more separation, more confrontation and competition before it gets better. But the good news is it will get better. Long story short, it's going to get worse before it gets better. Why is the clarify the Five of Wands, please? They're going to be posting you on Facebook and social media with the Six of Wands card, doing things, to put you in the spotlight. Oh, this is me and my sister when we was doing such and such. This is me. I love her. I miss my sister. Something like that. You'll get the hints like that on social media or through third parties. Oh, I saw your sibling, and your sibling posted something real nice about you and them, and it was a nice picture of y'all online. It'll be something like that. Yeah. Eight of Wands, Justice, and the Queen of Pentacles. Do some of them owe you money? There's some type of discrepancy about money here. They'll reach out when they're ready to be fair and take accountability. And for something, one of your siblings wants you to take accountability for too. What is that? What is that they want my client to take accountability for? Seven of Wands and 10 of Wands. Something in regards to a burden and boundaries. They feel like you didn't defend them. One of them feel like you didn't defend them or help them when they needed you to. That needs to be talked about. Y'all need to clear the air about that. Maybe they right. It won't get any better until y'all have a talk about that. And both sides, I heard. That's what I got. It's going to take some time. So to answer your question, yes, but it's going to get worse before it get bad. Y'all going to say some things to each other, or at the very least, if you decide to stay silent, they're going to say some things to you or about you. And y'all will eventually come together and hash it out and get it all out on the table, face to face or over the phone, somewhere where y'all can be heard. That's what I have. Thank you so much for booking with me. And I apologize for overlooking your second question. Like I said, I kind of got caught up in the first reading because it's technically a 2-question reading combined in one, because you're talking about 2 different people. But enjoy your discount for today and have a lovely weekend. Bye-bye. Oh, I'm not doing this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm going to close this up. I'm officially closing the list. I'll be back tomorrow. I just don't want to do hours and hours of readings like I have done in the past and then be tired and not able to do much the next day. I like to pace it, moderations, have boundaries, have a time frame set, and so I can have enough time to recharge and be of service the next day instead of just burn myself out. All right, let's get started on client number 6. But before we do so, I'm going to respond to the last 2 people. I think, what is it? Number 9. Okay, was the last person. So we're going to stop at number 11 today. Okay. Okay. All right, I just updated the live. We are officially closed. Mm. I got one more I'm waiting for. All right, I got one more client I'm waiting for, and then we're good. Oh, you ain't have to. It was cool. You ain't have to. All right, I think we're good. Yep, I think we're ready. What did I do? Cuff Moan 4680. I ain't do nothing. I'm just minding my business. I don't do nothing. No. What do you mean? All right, let's get started on client number 6. You got me reevaluating life, Cuff Moan. Cuffing none. Damn, I'm slow and blind. Couldn't see that shit at all. Cuffing none. I thought it said Cuff Moan. I thought the two ends together was an M, girl. I thought it was an M. Slow as hell. Okay. Let's get started on client number 6. My apologies. It's just slow. Autopilot slow. Cruise control slow. I did not see that. All right, number 6. Thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your reading. You have one question. You want to know, are you wasting your time getting this degree? Okay. Are you wasting your time getting this degree? Many things are going great in your life right now, except your current job. Should my client, spirit guides of love and light, is my client doing the right thing, pursuing her degree, her current degree? Despair, main male, high honor, privileged lady, great fortune, house. This is bittersweet. If you just want to make money, then yes, you're doing the right thing, staying in school. But if you want to be more passionate and happy with what you do on an everyday, basis, then no. I see you getting the money. I see you using a degree to money and have a longevity of abundance, but I don't see you being happy. I see you being stable though. Very stable. But just robotic, kind of like indifferent when it comes to your job. You're going to like the check that comes with it though. You're going to like the check that comes with it. And here's a prediction. As soon as you get your degree, you may not find a job that pays you like what you're worth. You may not find a job that pays you your worth immediately, but you will eventually. You definitely will eventually. That's what I see. A lot of stability. It taking a few months for you to find a good paying job using that degree, in the field of that degree. And even when you do find a job that fulfills you financially, you're not going to be passionate about it, but you're going to know the job like the back of your hand. It won't be that challenging. It won't be that challenging for you. You'll get bored with it real quick. But the money will be fantastic. The money is chef's kiss. For sure. You're not going to like that money. I mean, you're not gonna like the job because you're gonna get bored, but you're gonna love the money. You're gonna love the money. So it depends on what you're looking at, how you look at it. Do you want a job that you're passionate about, is fun, you could do it for free? Or do you want a job that you quick, know like the back of your hand, it becomes a second language, but you get bored real quick. It's not that challenging anymore, but you get paid big money. How would my client's finances be if she were to take a position that she's more passionate about? If she finds more interest in, she could do it for free. She loves it so much. Despair and house. Yeah. What you really want to do don't pay you a lot. What you get bored with quick pays you a lot. I'm so sorry. It's not bad. It depends on how you look at it. Some people say that's great because they don't care about passion. They care about money. Some people don't. Some people feel like, hey, I'll die inside if I don't, want to spread my wings and fly at work. I'm just saying. It's up to you. So no, you're not wasting your time. But it depends on how you look at it. If you want something where you can soar with passion and money's not an option and it's so fun and it's such a great passionate job that you can do it for free, then yes, you are wasting your time. But if you care about the money and the job is boring and you can just be on your phone Googling and you finish stuff real quick and it's really not that fulfilling, but the money is good, no, you're not wasting your time. You're not wasting your time getting that degree at all. But those are the options that I see for you. That's what I have. I wish you the best, sincerely. Thank you so much for booking with me, and you have a good day. Bye. Okay, so before we get started on client 7, I'm going to go to the little girl's room, and I'll be back. All right. Okay, let me step away. I'll be right back. All right, we back. How y'all doing? Y'all all right? I just wanted to pick some decks while I was up that I was thinking about while I was in the little girl's room. You know, I used to be brainstorming, thinking about stuff. I know that's too much information. I'm sorry. But I just had the thought right then and there. And I say, okay, when I go downstairs, I'm going to get it. And that's what I did. So this side, this part of the segment, I'm going to use different decks for than what I did in the last segment. I'm using a Rider Tarot for this. All right, let's go to client number 7. All right, number 7. Thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your 5-question reading. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Oh, you want to know, is this the case? I thought you was telling me if that's the case. Okay. So you want to know if these two people are messing around that report to you. Okay. Let's see. K and D. Is K and D messing around? I think that is a D. Is it a D? Yeah, K and D. Yeah. Are they messing around, Spirit? Romantically, sexually, something outside of a pure professional relationship? You got the Devil, the 6 of Swords, Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, and the 7 of Swords in reverse. No, it's one-sided. I don't know if K likes D or D likes K, but whichever one likes the other one that's being liked doesn't reciprocate, doesn't have those same feelings. And the person has already confessed and they feel bad about it. And even though they try to mentally move on and with the 6 of Swords and don't say nothing about it directly with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, they still have a obsession with this person, with the Devil being here. They're trying to use work and different things to like stay around the person. It looks like they have a really good working relationship that they don't want to ruin. But that obsession and those feelings and sexual desires are still there for the person that's rejected them. Let's see. How does K feel about D? How does K feel about D? Knight of Cups, upright, 8 of Swords in reverse. There is some attraction here, but they're trying to get out of their head about it. They're trying to like make the attraction go away with the 8 of Swords. K used to think about D a lot, but with the 8 of Swords in reverse, they freed themselves of it. K has freed herself of the idea of being with D. So it looks like D made K an offer, and although K rejected it, she thought about it a lot in the past, and she's finally letting it go and not thinking about it so much or at all, you know? So let's see how D feels about K. Oh, my nose itching. Sorry. It happens when I channel. My apologies. How does D feel about K? The Hermit and the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, so D used to chase K. And when K rejected D's offer, I'm sorry, I'm hearing it's the other way around. K would make open-ended advancements towards D. And D was like, nah, because I don't want to draw too much attention at work. Six of Wands in reverse and the Hermit upright. K was stuck on D for a minute and is now finally like letting go of the desire or the idea of them doing something together. It looks like D is the one that was given the open-ended offer and didn't take it because he don't want people in their business. Have they ever messed around? Like, because it seems like this is the current energy now. Have they ever messed around? Ace of, yeah. They were messing around. And it just came to an end. And there's guilt on D's side, while K is just trying to get over the whole thing and move on with work. One of them is in a relationship. And they were like each other's sneaky links or something. Yep. They're not messing around anymore, but they were. Yep. Let's see. I'm so sorry. You want to know what your team thinks of you? I'm sorry. I understand your stress though. Like, how is everybody slow? You ain't got at least one person that you can put to the side and train them on stuff. Like, everybody slow. That is a stressful situation because at the end of the day, it fall on you. But I get it. They have rights. You have a standard, although they have a standard too that I don't think they're meeting, but I get it. But damn, everybody's slow. That's crazy. Okay. How does my client team think of her? King of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Queen of Swords in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, Eight of Swords upright, and the Three of Swords in reverse. They don't like you so much. They look at you as a bitch and somebody that's very hard on them and a harsh critic. They used to like you when they first started there, but they're seeing another side that makes them not like you. They tolerate you because they want their job. You got some people that's looking for another job though. Whatever you're doing, it's working, but at the same time, you want to get your point across without getting HR or anybody involved. You know what I'm saying? But they look at you as an asshole, a stable one, but an asshole. And some of them feel like you contribute to their mental health decline with the Eight of Swords upright. You create anxiety, stress, making it hard for them to work a job that they're seemingly already struggling to work. Some of them are trying to go back to old jobs. Others are just trying to go to a different job. You got at least two people that has given up on the team and want to go somewhere else. Yeah, I got Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, Capricorn, Scorpio. Yeah. Bonus question. What could my client do to cover herself more to where she can still give them constructive criticism without them trying to like make her out to be the bad guy and report her or something? King of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Swords. Four of Cups. Knight of Cups. Continue to build a good relationship with other departments and people that you do projects with and work with on a daily basis, or at least, frequent enough. So that way people have a broader opinion of you. And if the majority say that you're a good person and you're easy to work with, it's going to single that person out in some way. And from a community broader standpoint is what the upper, the high, what the community thinks from a broader standpoint is what upper management will agree with the most. And they want you to say things. You can keep your constructive criticism if you want to, but add an incentive like, I would love to promote people, but we still got work to do. Or I would love to do this with great fortune. I would love to, see you guys move up, but we got some work to do before we can talk about that. This is the direction that I'm trying to take the department, my team, but, we keep running the roadblocks of such and such and such and such, yeah. Yeah. Find a way to tell it like it is, but also motivate them with incentives or the possibility of incentives that, you know, they can have possibly if they work harder and just do a better job. That's what I have for that. And good luck to you. That has to be frustrating. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's just start off with how this person feels about you. How does person in question of question 3, how does feel about my client? How does C feel about my client, spirit? The Emperor, Knight of Swords, and the King of Wands. C feels like you got it going on. You got it going on and you are really, really busy. All of your attention is focused on work and parenthood, because the Emperor could also be a spouse or a parent, not only a leader. Yeah. She wonders if you're in some type of relationship. She does want to talk to you. What does C want to talk to my client about? Hold on. What does C want to talk to my client about? The Sun and the King of Cups. The child, the godchild you mentioned, because there's a baby on the Sun card. and just y'all's relationship and what she's been going through with the significant other. This could be a father figure, some type of parent figure, or a partner, a romantic partner that she wants to talk to you about. Does Miss C want to still be friends with my client? I would say yes, based off what came out, but I'm gonna ask because you asked. The Fool and the Two of Swords. Yes, of course. You a reset. She hasn't been herself lately. With the Two of Wands in reverse, she has trouble strategizing, plotting, planning, just organizing her thoughts and her everyday routine. She could have, I don't want to diagnose or anything. You did mention some things in your backstory. It could also be like ADHD, could be something psychiatric, psychological. It's something going on with her mental that makes it hard for her to focus or and stay consistent and just, regular task in life. So if I was you, I wouldn't take this behavior personal. It's not intentional at all. What has been going on in Miss C's life that's been preventing her from connecting with my client? Clarity. See, her mind. Ace of Swords, Seven of Wands in reverse. Something is going on with her mentally, like you stated, that is resulting in her not having healthy boundaries and looking at things from the proper perspective. She's been sacrificing herself in a situation in regards to a parent and a lover, parent and or lover. Yep, she's been sacrificing herself in a way that is connected to a parent and or lover. And it's just really messing her head up. I don't think she's taking the best care of herself. She's not eating properly, is what I'm hearing. Eat too much or not eat enough, in her head a lot. That helps. Because it just seemed like she's going through it right now. All right. Hold on. Before I move forward, I'm going to ask one more thing. What is the advice for my client on how to move forward with Miss C? What is my client's advice on how to move forward with Miss C? Wealthy man, sudden wealth, gift, courtship. You're being advised, if you have it, to help her out financially and spend some time with her. The spirits are advising that you take initiative and make the first move. Reach out to her. Treat her to like a weekend getaway or something like that. Treat her to a bite to eat. Or do a staycation with her. Let her come over and spend the weekend with you, and y'all just, girl time it up, pamper it up, and talk about everything. She really needs a friend. She needs you right now. And she may not realize it. She low-key suffering in silence. And a lot of stuff I don't think she realizing that she going through, and how her quality of life could be so much better. So check in on her and try to do something nice for her. It'll put a smile on her face and really heal her soul in a way, to know that you still care for her and you're like there as a force to be reckoned with and a support system. All right, let's move on to your fourth question. What are you doing at work that could be hurting you? Okay. You're asking this question because you want to be the best leader that you possibly can be. I don't know. Well, one of the things that came out was the advice from your second question in regards to your team. But let's see what else comes out. What are you doing at work that could be hurting you? I think that was your question. What are you doing at work that could be, yeah. What are you doing hurting you? Let's see. Spirit guides of love and light. What is my client doing that could be hurting her in some way, whether big or small? A relationship that you have with someone. If you still got that relationship, people could question its authenticity or the intentions behind it, as in what type of relationship is it? Is it professional or is it something else? So your relationships are being watched at work, and that can be used as a way to get rid of you. And that's all I'm seeing right now. Let me see. If you had a relationship with someone and you ended it, you're good. Because as they continue to watch and observe, they won't find nothing. But if you are dealing with somebody romantically or, outside of professionally at work, they're going to try to use that as a way to like write you up or fire you in some way. So be careful about that. What else is my client doing that could hurt her at work? I don't know if you're doing this or if you're thinking about doing this. Be careful having cocktails with coworkers after work. Be careful to go into any work affair, getting too tipsy, oversharing, something like that. I don't think they got anything on you. I feel like they're trying to get something on you. And these are the ways that you can slip up. Then you overwork yourself. You almost at the point of exhaustion. Number 7. So with take a vacation, take time to escape all your life obligations to recharge yourself. You really close and going through exhaustion. So try to make time to, like, after you're done with your large tasks and responsibilities, yeah, take some time off, even if it's a staycation. Even if you decide not to travel anywhere, take some time off to recharge, because you kind of like overdoing it right now. And you're risking your health via exhaustion. And side note, one of your questions, you mentioned about your team. I remember something about community coming out and how what the masses feel matters more than what a couple people feel. You taking some time off when you can would force somebody else to have to step in on your behalf and do some things. Assignments, certain tasks and responsibilities to whoever's going to step in for you, and have them give you a report for each person, their performance and stuff while you were gone. That way, you'll have a witness to the findings that you already have with your employees. And it only like makes your case stronger. You know what I'm saying? It makes your case stronger. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. Yep. You are charming. Yeah, it's not really much for you to do. Don't slip up so they can build a case on you. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to build something on you. You too hard on yourself. Have confidence in your charm. A lot of people gravitate towards you because they like you for you. The issue is not you, like your quality of work. The issue is that people like you too much and it creates jealousy to the point you in your own damn head thinking you could do something better. And everybody can. Nobody's perfect, but it's really not nothing wrong with how you do things now. How can my client be a better leader than what she already is? How can my client official person sudden from a team standpoint, you're doing a good job with what you have to work with. But from a corporate standpoint, from like how people higher up and your peers view you, create a signature process that nobody was doing before you got there. Create or fine tune something that is an existing process but doesn't quite fit the bill or is as effective as it could be. Look at different things in your department under your jurisdiction that could be better. Look at it from a client standpoint, and then from an executive standpoint, think of how you can improve whatever that complaint is, whatever that concern is. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Okay. I froze for a minute. My apologies. Let me go to your last question. What do your spirit guides who you have altars for want you to know? Yeah, work will do that, and just different issues in life. Yep. Yep. Those days that I didn't post on the channel, because I like to post every week, but there's been times in the past, like in a few months ago, that I went a week without posting because I wasn't there intuitively. And if I'm going to be a guy and people continue to trust me and hold me in a high degree, I can't think about the algorithm, monetization, and the money that I'm missing by not posting. I gotta be right within so I can give my all to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a private reading or a general reading or a segment like this. And I say that because I really do respect your question. I really do appreciate you asking that. I resonate with that, but let's see. What do your spirit guides want you to know that you have altars for? Number 7, first of all, they want you to know that you may be disconnected from them, but they're not disconnected from you. One of your first cards, one of two of your cards that came out is past life connection. You've had these spirit guides in a past life and you have them in this life. Someone with heavy influence from a past life is with you, honey. So you might not feel connected to them, but they sure are still connected to you. So long story short, the connection severance is not as bad. Severance is not as bad as you think it is. They know how to reach you if they really need to. Denial to accept a situation, unhealthy cycles or addictions. They want you to know that you are struggling to see the truth about a relationship or a situation. What does this situation entail? What is this situation? What is my client in denial about when it comes to an unhealthy cycle or addiction, a bad habit, bad relationship? Opportunity beckons and reach out. They feel like you struggle with your role at work and the things that come with your position. They feel like you struggle at work about that. And they, with reach out and opportunity beckons, clarifying denial, they want you to talk to them about it. It may be time to do altar work, spiritual work to help give you a reset, to give you a more clear mind, to where they show you how to work smarter, not harder, mend relationships, repair others, beat out a negative source that could be causing you stress. They are saying you're a workaholic too. And you're in denial about it. The unhealthy cycle and addiction is work itself. You fear being poor, you fear embarrassment, you fear having your stuff set outside or some type of humiliation, you fear that. And although you have the role and you look acclimated into it, but you're not, you still walk on eggshells when you log in, when you walk in. Work with them to give your concise mind so you don't let that job stress you out like that. There's a way you can have a healthier life balance with work and just your everyday life. There's a way that you can compartmentalize things in your mind and strategize in a more effective, less time consuming way to get your job done and not be stressed out about it and have time for life outside of work. What else? What else does my client need to know? One of these deities that you connect with or ancestors has a partner. Either they have like a spouse or a parental figure that they are close to that they call in to work on you periodically. Orisha? Is it Orisha? Like if it's a Orisha, for example, it could be Shango and Yemaya. Shango and Yemaya are really close. Although she is the mother of the Orishas, she's really close to Shango. They want you to refrain from having sex too and drinking alcohol. Even if you don't drink alcohol, you might be tempted to have like an after work uh, event and just, go to an after work event and get a little cocktail. Don't do it. They want you to do a spiritual cleanse immediately. Cleanse your astral body. It's a lot of stress and attachments on you that's wearing you down mentally and physically. That's contributing to your very close call to going to experiencing exhaustion, as previously stated. They want you to take better care of your health. Talk to your doctor about your vitamin deficiency. I don't know where that come from. I'm not diagnosing you, but get some work done on your vitamin deficiency, like if you have a vitamin deficiency. Last message my client needs to know from her spirit guides, please. Thank you. I'm seeing a woman in a white cloak with a white wand. Press that wand up against your third eye. I feel like they're going to help you strengthen your connection to them, because they have a connection to you. They're going to strengthen your connection to them. They're all the way tapped in, but they're going to help you reciprocate that. Someone's plotting against you. Who is this? Somebody wants something that you have, and I believe this energy came out. Remember what you said, what you can do better at work? You know, what are you doing at work that could affect you in some way? I told you, it's nothing that you're doing at the moment, but they're looking for something. They're looking for something to tarnish your name. Don't give it to them. With the 3 of air, somebody wants what you have so they can outcast you with the outcast here. This is what somebody's planning towards you. I'm going to read both of them out loud. Let's go to the outcast. Okay, I got the outcast. Let me go to the 3 of air. The 3 of air is a caucus about to pounce on an eagle behind his back. Danger, breakup, depredation, separation, trouble, and obstacles. You will be an easy prey for your enemies. The shadow of doubt and jealousy will condemn you to a sad fate, violence, and perversity. This is the energy of somebody that's plotting against you. It could be a Libra, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. Then you got the outcast. This is what their end goal is. Overwhelming and difficult to handle situations or attitude, uneasiness, nervousness at the same time, childish behavior, laziness, complacence, lyricism, immoderate, unrestrained, and misunderstood altruism. Hypersensitivity, although seemingly numb to feelings, which may be a mental block, needing to suffer in order to mature. Sickness, total sickness, madness, and okay, they don't use their powers, intelligence, or creative imagination, which is significant. Somebody wants you to be stuck on stupid and look incompetent. Their reactions are hard to explain, understand, or control. They see the trees but not the forest, loses themselves in unnecessary details, and priorities change. Yeah, they want you to look, somebody wants to embarrass you. Love affairs are conflicting and morbid and tends to abandon them. Maybe a great poet, never finished a single poem, a great musician who will never perform the symphony, an excellent sculptor, painter who will never complete the piece of work of art. An inveterate bohemian who will drown his pain in alcohol, bar talk, and spend the nights without any set purpose or objective. Lack of tenderness or love. If you find yourself in this situation, change immediately to avoid sinking into the abyss. Do not wait until pain knocks on your door to bring you back to reality. If this is not you, but another person, help them immediately to free themselves from that freezing catharsis. Remember, he needs affection and understanding immediately. Pray about this. Talk to your spirits about this. Make time. Make time to connect with the spirits about this. Do the cleansing bath first. Then after that, do a protection bath. And then after that, talk to your spirits. Ask them to protect you and give you clarity and insight on this situation. And ask them to protect you from this situation. And or reveal who this is. Who is this? I'll ask. Who is this that's looking to betray and embarrass my client? Who is this? The 8 of Earth and the 10 of Earth in reverse. Somebody at work. The 8 of Pentacles is my working card. That you already are at the 10 of Pentacles upright. Somebody don't like it. That's why I came out in reverse in this spread. Somebody want to fuck up your money and your reputation. It's definitely somebody at work. What position do they play at work? A position of a high position. Somebody that's equal to you or higher. I'm hearing equal. They could have Earth placements, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or water placements, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But this is somebody that you probably know they have a dark energy to them with Iku. Iku is like death. It's an already. You've already survived one attack from them. Libra energy here. They could be a Libra, but you've already survived one attack from them. Is it spiritual? Yes. No, it's not a spiritual attack. Maybe it was a verbal attack or something like that. You already survived it. Maybe they've tried to slander you or make you look dumb and it didn't work. So they're going to try something else. So be ready for that. Because I read you a lot. I'm just going to ask. Positive card, yes. Negative card, no. Is this Miss P? Is this Miss P? You know who Miss P is. Is this? I think it is, but let's see. That's a positive card. All of these are positive cards. The 7 of Earth is a card of investment and nurturing. The Ace of Water is a positive card. The 2 of Water, which is like the Ace Cup, 2 of Cup, that's a positive card. The Salamanders is a positive card. And she could be adding other people to the equation to do her biddings with the 2 of Cups, somebody that she's close to. Again, she could be a water sign or earth sign. Libra came out in the last spread along with water and earth. About to watch that bitch. But that's what I have for you. Am I missing anything? Oh, that's it. All right, that wraps it up. Thank you so much for booking with me. I wish you the best, for real. You have a good weekend and enjoy your evening. Bye. Okay, let's get started on client number 8. Oh my God. I apologize for the sniffles. I really do. There's nothing that I can do about it. It's just come with channeling. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more clients to read. And then we're done. Give me 1 second. All right, let's get started on client number 8. I don't know what it is. Sorry. Sorry, we just got a tornado warning. My apologies. My apologies. We just got a tornado warning. So I did have plans with my family, but looks like we're going to keep it inside today. And for everybody else that's watching this or not, that's in Michigan, in Michigan, please be safe. Please be safe. I wanted some frozen yogurt bad as hell, but I can't get it. The tornado watch starts in like 40 minutes. Tornado warning in this area until 6:15. Okay, I'm already in the basement, so yeah. All right. Thank God. Thank God. And I hope all of y'all are safe too. Into client 8's reading. All right, number 8. Thank you so much. I appreciate your patience. Let's get into your reading. So, what does your ex, whose name we will not mention, but initial starts with S, true feelings towards you currently? What are their true feelings towards you currently? The ex with the name that starts with S. Okay. What is this person's true feelings towards my client? Let's see. Huh. They talk about you to people. You got teach, daydreams and decisions, love abounds. 1 second, I gotta sneeze. I'm sorry about that. You got teach for number 5, daydreams and decisions for number 7, love abounds for number 1, lead number 4, healing begins number 6. They want to reconcile with you. They want to be with you. They want to work it out with you. They talk about you a lot. They've learned a lot from you, being in a relationship with you. They want you to do stuff for them. If you were the type that was a provider, they miss that shit. They miss you cashing out, taking care of things that they didn't have to worry about then, but they got to worry about now. I think through the breakup, they realized how much they love and appreciate you. Maybe they didn't show appreciation as much, or maybe they didn't even realize how valuable you were until you separated, till they didn't have you anymore. They want to heal the situation though. Yeah. They want to be back with you. They miss you. They think about you a lot. They realize how much they love you. But I do get a petty energy here. It seems like they may want you to be the one that reach out or make the next move or put an offer out there or something like that. I think they want you to do that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry. How does, excuse me, my client's ex by the initial S thinks my client feels about her? You cold with it. I like you. You cold with it. High five. For real. 1, 2, 3. Third eye chakra. Spread your wings and rest and reconsider. First of all, she's reminiscing on something that you predicted or called her out on, and it came to pass with third eye chakra. And then, second of all, you told her some shit like, if you want to leave, you can go. You know, this is like a hostage free type of situation. I'm not going to force you to stay. You know, you're not going to find nobody like me. Rest and reconsider. Really think stuff through before you make a mistake, before you. All right. So we lost connection for a minute. I'm sorry about that. Let me start your question over. Out of courtesy, we're going to start it over. Number 8. So you want to know how your ex with initial S feels about currently? The first set of cards I got were healing begins, lead, love abounds, they teach. This person has learned a lot about themselves and a lot about you in this relationship. They realized they loved you. They like the way you took care of them. They want to heal the situation. They've healed things within them that you may or may not be accountable for. Yep. There are some things that they want you to work on, maybe even apologize for with healing begins. But overall, the good outweighs the bad, period. The good in the connection that y'all had, according to them, outweighs the bad. Now, what I got with these 3 cards right here, I asked, how do they think you feel about them? I got third eye chakra, spread your wings and reconsider. And man, to give you a high five through the screen when I got the spread. Me and light skinned Jesus. I'm telling you, I really like this energy because you predicted something. You're intuitive. You got psychic gifts with third eye chakra here. You called them out on something. You predicted something and it came to pass. And they remember that. With spread your wings, it's like you supported them breaking up with you or supported y'all separating for a minute with spread your wings in the sense of, hey, if you feel like you need to go somewhere else or take some time to figure it out, by all means do that. But with rest and reconsider here, hey, don't be too impulsive, you know. Your decision walking away and spreading them wings or them legs too wide, you know. You might regret it. And it looks like you were right based on the first spread. High five again. Rock with it, light skinned Jesus. Rock with it, light skinned Jesus. Rock with it. I like that energy. How do you really feel about S? How do you really feel about this X with the initial of S? Observe, darkest fears. I love how you think. Choose your battles and shine. I love how you think. Let me see. Yeah, you a grown up for real. You a grown up for real. Let's give Jesus. He's grown. This is grown up. I like this energy. With observe, you pay. You don't get swept off your feet easy. It gotta make sense for you. Chill. I do see with darkest fears is like the 9 of swords. You expect the worst, so you're not surprised. You were unsettled about something. You were fair though. You're fair with choose your battles. It's like you tried to accommodate this person. It's like you really did try to accommodate us with shine. You wanted the situation to work. Shine is like the sun. You were happy with this person. You compromised with choose your battles wisely. You could have said more. You could have commented on stuff, rightfully so. You could have took certain actions towards her, rightfully so, but you didn't. And this is a connection that you was up in your head about, but instead of like really saying certain things that you held back on and taking certain actions that you also held back on, you sat back and observed and to see what she was going to do, to confirm if you had a right to stress out or if you was all in your head. You were very accommodating and you were happy. So you didn't mind accommodating until you started noticing some shit that wasn't adding up with observe here. Light skin Jesus. Yeah. Makes sense. This is how grown people think. That's a sound mind, in my humble opinion. This is how grown-ups think. Oh, what does S want to happen? What does my client's X want to happen? Six of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the Lovers in reverse. Why is the Lovers in reverse? Because that don't make no sense. How this person is going to want reciprocity and some type of spouse or serious connection with you where you support them, they love on you, with the Lovers in reverse. Like, well, one of y'all in a third party situation, I think this S may be seeing somebody else and or may think that you're seeing somebody else. And if she is seeing somebody else, she'll cut such and such off for you if you'll have her. If you the one seeing somebody else, she ain't trying to share you with nobody. And whoever this is, this hoe gotta go. Excuse my language. I don't mean it literally, but I'm channeling the feelings of the ex. Why is the Lovers in reverse though? What does the Lovers in reverse mean from my client's ex perspective? King of Cups. She worried about who you messing with. Ooh, I'm about to dive in. Oh, yeah, she think you doing it to somebody. I don't know. I just channeled that. Even if you don't take them serious, who you doing it to? Whoever you're doing it to, she wants it to stop. She wants it to stop right now. Take it out right now. That's how she feels. What does the Lovers mean when it comes? What does the Lovers in reverse mean? You know what? We're gonna sketch that. Since she talking about you, who she dealing with right now? Five of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. She was messing around with somebody, but it ain't work out. That's why she want to come back to you. That's kind of so she was on some promiscuous hot girl shit with the Queen of Wands in reverse. And with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, somebody left her out in the cold and she wants you to redeem and lick them wounds. Who was she dealing with? What happened? The Three of Wands in reverse. It ended before it actually started. Like, it was quick. Like, almost like the person only wanted one thing. And if they got it, they was done with her. And if they didn't get her, and if they didn't get it, it was taking too long and they was still done with her. Should my client reconcile with this person? I'm way too invested in this reading. But we about to wrap it up. 2121. She got a nigga, but he broke, she lost. I don't know. I'm just stunting on my ex. Flexing on that bitch. Hold on, flexing. Okay. I'm hearing it. Damn, are you supposed to flex on? Where are you? She advised. Success and growth came in reverse. Third eye chakra came in reverse. Nah. See this connection in the future. I ain't trying to laugh because it's funny. It's funny how I'm reading the cards and how they coming out. Third eye chakra came out upright towards how she thinks you feel about her. You foresaw something and told her, and it came to pass. When the third eye chakra was upright, as advice, it came out in reverse. Like, nah, the spirits don't see this happening in the future. Like, they don't see this being a good thing. Because you're not going to get anything out of it. If anything, she'll be the one reaping with success and growth in reverse. She ain't growing that way. And you deal with somebody that ain't growing, it hinder your growth. If you deal with somebody that ain't striving for success, how you going to stay successful? It ain't going to work. It no work. Then you get a card that's similar to the Eight of Pentacles. She ain't working on herself. She ain't really... it ain't worth it. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. The booty ain't worth the squeeze. None of it is worth the squeeze. That's what I have. Thank you so much. I appreciate you booking with me. I wish for you to have a good evening and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye. Okay, let's go to number 9. Number 9. Okay. These readings be a trip. All right, number 9. Thank you so much for booking with me. Appreciate you. Let's get into your reading. Dealing with eggs. Oh, really? I'm commenting on what you put in parentheses. Person stalking. Trying to force their way back into your life. Oh my goodness, the partner is too? And the friends and family? Everybody is just... that's crazy. I'm so sorry. As a result of this, you want to ask your spirit guides, why is this happening? And what do you need to know about it, if anything? Why is it a group, family, friend, gang stalking situation going on towards my client with you know who, because we don't say stuff publicly? That's crazy. I'm so sorry. Definitely been there. Message of fire in reverse. This person wants to have their cake and eat it too. They still attracted to you. And the person that they're with is slow to this, in a sense of knowing that you hold power that she doesn't hold. So she envies you off the strength of that. Like, you able to do things to her man that she can't even do. Like, she knows that The only reason why y'all are not messing around is because you won't allow it, not because he won't allow it, because he's so loyal to her and he loves her and he's over you and he's looking towards the future and it's wonderful. She know that that's not the case, and it eats her up inside. And because she ain't trying to leave him, because regardless, she still want to be with him, she's going to take it out on the next best thing, which is you. Why is the family doing it and the friends doing it too, though? Elegba, Omolu, and Seven of Fire in reverse, because they believe what he is saying. Some of them like the drama, and some of them genuinely believe what he say. He tell lies about you to alludes to you being an issue. Yeah. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And with Omolu here, Omolu talks about being a part of a franchise, a community, unity of some kind. And on a broader perspective, the reason why the family and friends just engage into this type of behavior is because they blindly trust him. They blindly trust him. And they feel like they know him so well that he wouldn't just purposely do some shit like this on purpose. It has to be a good reason behind this. And I'm going to support him. I'm going to support my friend. I'm going to support my family member. They're blindly trusting him out of bias. Yeah. And some are just here for the drama. What's next? The Six of Air. It seemed like they stopped for a little bit, but they'll return. Yeah. What will trigger this person to start back up stalking and harassing my client? What? Because they want you back and they're mad they can't have you. Seven of Air in reverse. The Seven of Air in reverse talks about wanting being a thing of past. Wanting, WANTING. Wanting being a thing of the past, and mother-like archetypes reunite. So a mother archetype is somebody that's nurturing, loving, warm. Yeah. This person doesn't like that you're unbothered. You're really, it doesn't, they're in their head about you so much that your indifferent energy about them in a situation bruises his ego in some way. And he transmute that into a lie that repairs his ego in some way by gang stalking and harassing you and spreading lies. This is how he punishes you for rejecting him. Between the lines are just dumb and going along with the shit. Just, did my client do anything to render this type of activity? No, no, no. It could be worse. You are being protected with a guardian angel and Shango. They want you to focus on increasing your protection with the Two of Fire. This is your advice. Even though you didn't do anything to like deserve this, it is what it is. So you got to work with what you have. The Two of Fire advises you to join forces for mutual understanding and protection. Companionship in a new enterprise or job. The joining of feelings compared to our deeds expresses a logical, equivalent, and rationalist attitude. I'm going to repeat that. Need to join forces for mutual understanding and protection. Companionship in a new enterprise or job. The joining of feelings compared to our deeds expresses a logical, equivalent, and rationalist attitude. If you put these principles into practice, your dominion and your achievements will increase. Whoever crosses this entrance may also cross different frontiers. So it may work well for you, but if somebody tries to like overstep or copy what you're doing, it's not going to work that well for them. It's specifically a plan or a strategy made for you and your circumstance. You need to up your protection, security measures, things like that. They got a support system. You need one too, immediately. Regardless of how big or small, the intentions and the effort is what matters the most. A handful of smart people, or less than a handful of smart people that are prepared, can do way more damage than a crowd of dummies. And that's what you up against. They still need to be, they can't be overlooked, but they still dumb. So that's your advantage. Make well with it. All right. I think I covered everything. I put what you need to do about it, why it's happening. Yeah, I think I covered everything. All right, that's that. Thank you so much for booking with me. I sincerely wish you the best, and I'm sorry you're going through this. I really do pray it get better for you. God bless you and yours. Have a good evening and enjoy your weekend. Bye. That is some bullshit. I'm so sorry. All right, let's get started on number 10. All right, number 10. Thank you. Wait a minute. Sorry about that. All right, number 10. Thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your one question reading. Okay. What is the condition of your relationship with D? You had a weird feeling about something going on. Couldn't put your finger on it. Okay, so you made an offer. They in return said, if that's what you want to do, cool. And that made you upset. Okay. Y'all not speaking. Oh, I'm sorry. So based on the response from the offer you made, you're a little irritated and confused on where y'all stand because y'all not speaking. But at the same time, you're wondering if you did the right thing and it should just be over with. But you're a little confused. Okay. Gotcha. Let's see. How does my person's BF by the initial D feel towards her right now? With every D feel about my client? Throat chakra, darkest fears. Listen. He knew what he said to you would piss you off, and he's using this as leverage to control the relationship or to like punish you, put you in line. He know you in your head with darkest fears. Darkest fears is the 9 of Swords. It's like he's trying to like show you, you ask for something, you better be able to handle it when you get what you asking for type shit. He wished that you don't jump to conclusions so fast. He wished that you in a way where it wasn't from one extreme to the next. 5, 9, and 2 could be significant. What does he want to happen next in their connection? What does D want to happen next in this connection? Look like he want to be with you with success and growth. Shine in reverse and base chakra. Well, he wants to be with you. He wants to build with you. Um, he wants to have sex with you too. And he doesn't want some type of attention on him with shine in reverse. It's like he doesn't want you to focus on a particular aspect of him and or the relationship. Let's clarify that. Why is shine in reverse, please? Love abounds. He wants you to, okay, you got love abounds, clarify, and shine in reverse. He wants you to focus on the good things about the connection and not the bad things, as far as like what you don't know or what you're not seeing, what is not being, light is being shine on. With Seek the Truth at the bottom of the deck, he does want you to feel secure in the connection, but he also feels like you sabotage the connection too. And what he wants to happen is for you to have more trust and know that you number one, you know, you are her. He feels a bit threatened or ungrounded in the connection. What is was this person like what was my client picking up on when she said something was off? What was she picking up on with this person when she was getting a feeling of something being off with them? Base chakra. And listen. Huh. Yeah, I see. Nurture. All right, so what you were picking up on, first of all, you were picking up on something valid and accurate. What picking up on specifically with him is his money. Something with his finances changed his mood, changed his energy. You confused it with maybe cheating or something else, but he's insecure and he's stressed over money. He don't know how to take care of you and really be the man you need him to be for you. Because with nurture here, he can barely take care of his damn self. He can't do nothing for himself. Not like he wants to. Base chakra is all about finances, health, surviving. Earthly things, physical things. You know, his stress could affect his erections. If he don't feel like a man and getting the money, the stability that he needs and that he's used to getting, that thing won't sit up. Like, it's a mental thing, I think, for him, maybe for all of them, but what I'm picking up is this is a mental thing. Like, that thing ain't gonna work, and then he could be doing things to make ends meet, and usually a high person is not going to really pay attention to stuff like that sometimes, some people. 'Cause especially if you the type that's used to doing everything for yourself, you know. So you can misinterpret the limp D as, oh, you cheating, you didn't let one off, you done already did this with such and such, that's why you don't want to do it with me. Like, no, I'm just broke as hell. I feel like a whole ass nigga and I just can't do it right now. My mind is not thinking about that coochie right now because I got to get some money. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. And then you would talk about bills and different things that you want with listen here. And the shit that you would talk about doing by yourself and or doing with him, stress that nigga out even more. Not because, I don't think he thinks you did it intentionally, but that's just how he wired when it come to being in a relationships. Oh my God. So just okay, so now she want to do this. Now she want to upgrade that. Now she want to go here. Now she want to try that. This shit gonna cost money. How the fuck am I gonna get this? And then you give them a way out. Do you want to be in a relationship with me? If that's what you want, then fine. That ain't really what I want, but shit, I can't afford your ass no way. So what I'm gonna do is be like, okay, if that's how you feel, then fine. That way it's not on me. It's a choice that you make it, and I'm relieved because I just saved 15% on my car insurance and all kind of shit because I ain't got no woman that I gotta be responsible for. You literally handed him the alley. You handed it to him. What is the next stage in this connection? Despair in reverse. He gonna take a break from you, get his money up, get himself together, and he gonna reconcile with you. Period. I'm gonna let you know how real I am with this tarot stuff and how serious I am about this man's uh outlook on money and taking care of business and having stability. Didn't I tell you what's something going on with his finances? Despair is upright. That's a not hiring sign in the background. While a man is literally in despair with his dog, trying to find work so he can make money. It came in reverse. So he gonna change that. And when that changes, he gonna come holler at you. Y'all gonna get back together, or at least he gonna try to make an offer. Did you do the right thing though? Did you do the right thing doing what you did? Yes and no. If you got an issue with this person showing up as dead weight for the time being, even though it's not intentional, then yeah, I guess you did do the right thing because you can do bad by yourself, But if you were to give this person another chance, and you have this inkling again, talk to them and have a better approach instead of just escalating it like you did. Because what is going to end up happening, whether you get back with this person or get involved with somebody else, you're sabotaging your relationships because you don't properly communicate and you give people a way out too easy. I'm not saying like trap people in a connection with you that don't want to be in a connection, but at least communicate things in a way that gives them a chance to work on the things that you're concerned about instead of giving them an exit plan. That's what I see. All right, that's what I have for you. I wish you the best sincerely. Thank you so much for booking with me. And you have a good weekend and enjoy the rest of your day. All right, bye-bye. Last but not least, client number 11. All right, 3.5, a 3 3/4 live stream, I'll say. 3 3/4 live stream. All right, number 11, last but not least, thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your reading. All right, let's see. How do people you do business with and your small circle think of you? You want to know what's the T on you in regards to the circles that you work with and the circles that you're just around in your everyday life. All right, let's see. Mm. So, business circle. Small personal circle. Somebody think you thick as hell in business and wanna and flirting with the idea of trying to like have something romantic with you on the side, whatever y'all do business wise. I'm seeing that immediately. I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave that reverse. Okay. What else? Okay. Don't keep that. All right. All right, so let's get into the spread of the people that you do business with, how they view you, the T on you. Oshun of shame and regret, guilt, remorse, self-loathing. The Alpha, the Elder, the Bag, the Rebel, the Flexer. Ooh, I like it. They know you about your business. And you look good while you out handling business. The Diet. Yeah, I told you somebody is admiring your physique. And the Witch. You also got Ritual, heavy on the Witch and Ritual from two different decks. And then you got Celebration. They think something is very spiritual and aligned about you, mysterious, and they can't put their finger on it. You have a vibe as to where they think you practice, and you are somebody that is non-traditional, unconventional. They like it. They feel like your spirituality could have a lot of favor, has to do with a lot of with your work. Whatever you do for work, whoever you do business with, they look at you as somebody that's very intentional and successful in whatever it is that they do for work. They could like the car you drive, the way you dress. You have a non-conventional vibe to you where you beat to the drum, your own drum. You beat you beat to the beat of your own drum. You're meant to be some type of leader. The people that you do business with see you as a success story, a leader, somebody that's a little esoteric, a little witchy, non-conventional, but it works for you. They want to continue doing business with you, and somebody wants to have sex with you. They feel bad about it. They want to make you a love offer. Oh, you could be doing business with someone that could be bi or lesbian that crushes on you as well. And they kind of feel bad about it. Like they may look at your booty when your back turned and feel bad about it later. Like, oh, okay, number 11. Shit, I do that. Look at that girl ass like that. Mm-hmm. Something like that. I'm not trying to make a joke out of it, but yeah, it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna get the paperwork and do this, and then you walk away, they be like, okay, number 11. Okay, I'm in here. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah. And I see opposite sex doing it too. And they think you got help from the upper room, and you know them people. You can have a tattoo that people have saw that they absolutely love. It's some type of dress or clothes that you wear that promote your shape or show off a tattoo that is cold, and they love it. They like your style. Yep. They think you flex. They think you flex. Some people on the negative side, and it's the only negative message that I'm getting, some people with Oshun, guilt, remorse, self-loathing, some people feel like your method of business or how you dress or how you handle clients or things may come back to bite you. But these are like traditional people. You come off as a non-traditional, unconventional person. And people like that will always get frowned upon. Okay. People like that will always get judged because they don't conform to the traditions. 42, 49. 44, 14, 24, 52, 5 could be significant to you. Then you got people that you do business with that want that celebrate you. Good times come from hard work, time spent in good company. They love hanging with you. Whether they pick up on the spiritual vibes or not, they fuck with it. They love it. You are primarily their go-to person, or somebody that they refer other people to. Hey, go talk to number 11 about such and such. So you got more love than anything else. Definitely more love than hate. Then with ritual here, stepping away from a spiritual standpoint, people feel like you started off a little rocky, or you didn't know as much as a beginner than what you know now, and they can see the growth. They can see the growth. You got to experience the magic of life. You must first practice it. So practice make perfect. Where you were when you first started off in business, you are almost like the source of truth. You know your shit basically. One more for people that she do business with. Book, paperwork, contracts, learning as you go, writing, taking a class, education, law, financial relief, content, loving care, supportive role, job security, growing. They feel like your future is bright. You just gonna get better with time and make more money with time. Cup, overflowing prosperity, nurturer, taking care of business, fulfilled. People know when they work with you, shit gonna get taken care of, period. And you worth the money. You might want to consider going up on your prices with whatever it is that you do. Then you got seal for business contracts. This could be a new job, a renewal of a contract. You got paperwork and contracts here twice. Business contracts on this card, paperwork and contracts on this card. So yeah, it may be time to renegotiate, raise them prices up, something like that. Business contract documents, gifts of money, writing, clerical paperwork, staying put. Contract is here twice, paperwork here twice. Let's get it, number 11. It's time to raise them prices up. Yeah. All right. So let's talk about your small circle of people outside of business. You got Oshun of miracles, divine synchronicity, unexpected blessings, and hope. People appreciate the help that you've given them, the way you've had their back and stood beside them. Oshun of the dawn, new beginnings, hope, fresh start. These people in your small circle that you asking about could have been around when you were at your lowest or in a situation that was not as stable and grounding as the one in which you stand in now. And they admire how you able to bounce back and turn nothing into something and maybe a whole lot of everything. So that's good. They like how you can reinvent yourself and bounce back. Divine masculine, the title, the athlete, and the path. Your small circle of people feel like your future is bright. All you really got to do is focus on something, and you can have a big ass booty, and they like that. It's a lot of like sexual energy and admiring of your physique and how you present yourself, like how you dress or something. That's coming out heavy on the professional side and on the small circle personal side. With the path, look at her booty. Just saying. And you got a friend in your personal circle, whoever you allude to with this small circle of people. Actually, two people that's interested in you, this divine masculine and this athlete. It could be somebody that has a nice body, athletic, always active, that is crushing on you. Somebody admires your come up, how well you take care of yourself, how well you bounce back or handle issues, how you respond to shit, and how you keep moving forward. You like a walking miracle. Nothing can stop you. And you inspire the people in your circle to get their shit together and keep it together. Like, dang, what am I complaining for? I mean, I got a reason to complain, but I remember what number 11 went through. I'm going to shake this shit off and figure it out. Start again tomorrow. This is what I see. Somebody from your personal circle is either going to introduce you to somebody that's a divine match, or one of them feels like they're your divine masculine. Yeah. Numbers 2, 8, 28, and 29 could be significant. Somebody could have been born in 92 or 82 as well. 83 also, and 88. And your last message is speak up in reverse and you are charming. Ooh, you keep it real sometimes, but only too real. Everybody can't handle your truth. I don't want to say truth, like your truth. There's only one truth. Opinions, but the truth is the truth. You know what I'm saying? And your opinion, how you articulate things, and maybe how you give criticism or advice could sting a little bit, because you got to speak up in reverse. Shit, sometimes people wish you kept your comments to yourself, because given the day that you do share your findings or your feedback, it might be a day that they can handle it, and it may be a day that they cannot handle it. But at the end of the day, they know that you're sincere and your intentions are pure, because your last card is your charming. You have confidence in your charm. A lot of people gravitate towards you because they like you for you. So they give you a pass because they know how you are and who you are to them and who they are to you. And we're going to call it there. That's what I have for you. Number 11, thank you so much for booking with me. I sincerely wish you the best. And I hope that you have a peaceful, blessed weekend and enjoy the rest of your evening. And that there concludes our live question reading segment for today. I will be back tomorrow around noon Eastern Standard Time, and I'll see you guys then. And have a good evening. Bye. I love you too, baby mama.